Hello students, I am Prem Kalra, your biology teacher. Let's start chapter 9 Biomolecule part 2. The main topics are polypeptide chain, polysaccharides, nucleic acid, is small introduction. Today we start biomacromolecules. The molecule which have the molecular weight more than 1000 Dalton are called macromolecule. These molecules are found in acid insoluble fraction or in retentate. These molecules are polysaccharides, nucleic acid, proteins, and lipids. First, we start with the polysaccharides. Polysaccharides are further divided into two parts. One is homopolysaccharide, second one is heteropolysaccharides. The polysaccharides which are made of same type of monomer units are called homopolysaccharides. For example, cellulose and starch are made up of only glucose molecule. Second, heteropolysaccharides are those polysaccharides which are made up of different type of monomer units. Example, chitin or fungus cellulose. If monomer unit of glucose are joined with each other to form a long chain, then it forms the cellulose molecule. This cellulose molecule is present in cell wall of plant cell. Here we see first glucose molecule joined to second with the third with the fourth, and formed a long chain. The first glucose molecule's carbon number 1 joined with the carbon number 4 of the second glucose molecule. This linkage is 1,4 linkage, and this bond is called glycosidic bond. These polysaccharides are starch which are made of only glucose units, mainly present in reserve food material as in plants. Glycogen which also made of glucose units. These are reserve food material in animals. Inulin. These are also homopolysaccharides made up of fructose unit and present in some plant as a reserve food material. Here we see the two glucose molecules are united by alpha 1,4 glycosidic linkage. Here sugar first, carbon number first is joined with the second sugar of carbon number 4. Here two hydroxyl groups are joined to each other and elimination of a water molecule takes place. This is called disaccharides. First sugar is called non-reducing sugar, and second sugar is called reducing sugar because their end is free for join to the another molecule. These disaccharide units are joined to form the long chain which is from the cellulose molecule in a plant cell. which meet the cell wall. Second polysaccharide is amylose. Amylose, also a polysaccharide. Here we find that the glucose molecules are joined with each other with a 1,4 linkage. Amylose is unbranched starch molecule. They also have the reducing end and non-reducing end. Where new sugar molecules are joined to the right side, this is called reducing end. Left side is called non-reducing end. So amylose is a starch molecule which is unbranched. Amylopectin. Here straight chain of the glucose units are joined with the 1,4 linkage, but sideway carbon number 5 of one of the sugar of straight chain joined with the side chain of another glucose chain. This linkage is 1,5 linkage, and this is the branch molecule of starch called amylopectin. Both bonds are glycosidic bonds. Next is nucleic acid. Nucleic acid are generally two types. One is DNA, second one is RNA. DNA is a deoxyribonucleic acid, mainly present in all the plant and animals. RNA, ribonucleic acid, present in some bacteria and viruses. Both nucleic acid are made up of three components: a 5-carbon sugar, a nitrogen base, and a phosphoric acid. These three components join to form nucleotide. When nucleotide joined with the phosphodiester bond to form a long chain, which is called polynucleotide chain. These polynucleotide chain further coil to form the double helix DNA or maybe in single stranded RNA. Here we see the double stranded DNA molecule structure in this diagram. We saw that nitrogen base pair are perpendicular to each other in a sugar in a DNA molecule. Adenine will always pair with the thymine and guanine will always pair the cytosine. These are nitrogen base pair. And sugar phosphate formed is backbone. In this diagram we see that sugar phosphate molecule joined to each form the vertical bar of DNA, and nitrogen base pair are perpendicular to this chain. Nitrogen base pair adenine always pair with the thymidine, and another nitrogen base pair cytosine always pair with the guanine in DNA. The two DNA chains are anti-parallel to each other. It means one DNA chain having the 3-5- direction and another DNA chain is in the 5-3- direction. Ribonucleic acid or RNA. Normally ribonucleic acid is single stranded RNA. It is also made of three components: a ribose sugar, phosphoric acid, and base pair. 5-carbon sugar here is the ribose sugar, whereas in DNA is the 2-deoxyribose sugar. Sugar phosphate join to form the backbone of RNA molecule and nitrogen base perpendicular to each other. Here thymine is replaced by uracil in RNA molecule. The sugar which is present in DNA is called 2-deoxyribose sugar. Sugar which is present in RNA is called ribose sugar. The molecular formula of ribose sugar is C5H10O5. Here all the carbon components are attached with the hydroxyl group. But in DNA, second number carbon hydroxyl group is replaced with the hydrogen and it is called 2-deoxyribose sugar. The molecular formula of deoxyribose sugar is C5H10O4. The number type of RNA are present in cytoplasm or nucleus. These are mRNA. mRNA carries the messages or information from DNA to the ribosome for forming a particular type of polypeptide chain. Transfer RNA is the another molecule of RNA which carries a specific amino acid from cytoplasm to ribosome for forming a polypeptide chain. Ribosomal RNA, it is also present in ribosome to form the site of photosynthesis. Next we start proteins. Proteins are heteropolymer containing number of types of amino acids. There are 20 types of amino acids are present in cytoplasm which form different type of amino acids. Depending upon number of amino acid residue and sequence of amino acids. If the number of amino acid is more than a polypeptide chain, the protein chain is also form a long polypeptide chain. And the sequence of amino acid may be varied from first, second, third, fourth. Then different type of proteins are formed. Structure of protein. Primary structure. When the amino acid joined to the another amino acid with the peptide bond, then a straight chain is formed. This is called primary structure of protein. Here first amino acid CHH group joined with the second amino acid NH2 group and elimination of water molecule takes place. This bond CONH is called peptide bond. This straight chain is called primary structure. When this primary structure folded upon itself to form a circular structure, then it is called secondary structure. Secondary structure in the form of helical, then it is called the alpha helix. If it is formed a plate-like or sheet-like structure, then it is called beta-plated sheet. When the secondary structure folded upon itself and form a globular protein, spherical protein, then it is called tertiary structure or third level structure. When two or more polypeptide chain folded upon itself and joined with each other to form a complex protein structure, this is called quaternary structure. as we seen in hemoglobin molecule. Here 4 chains are present, 2 molecules each. Classification of protein. Proteins are mainly classified into 2 parts. One is fibrous protein, second one is globular protein. Fibrous protein, in which polypeptide molecules are arranged in parallel fashions. For example, silk fiber, collagen fiber, keratin fiber, etc. In globular protein, polypeptide molecules are coiled, folded upon itself, form the complex protein. These are albumin, globulin, or hemoglobin molecule. On the basis of proteins may be divided simple and conjugated protein. Actually the polypeptide chain composed of only by the single amino acids, only by the amino acid, the other component does not attach to it, then it is called simple molecule, histone protein or albumin protein. If the polypeptide chain also having the other component as a cofactor with its chain, then it is called conjugate protein. The examples of conjugate proteins are chromoprotein, it means color protein, pigment along with the amino acid are called chromoproteins. Example, hemoglobin. Lipoprotein, if lipids are attached to the protein molecule, called lipoprotein. For example, egg yolk. Phosphoprotein, if the phosphate group is attached to amino acid chain, called phosphoprotein. For example, casein in milk. Metalloprotein, if a polypeptide chain of amino acid contain particular metallic ion, then it is called metalloprotein. Example, zinc attached to carbonic anhydrase enzyme. Glycoprotein, if an amino acid chain joined with the carbohydrate molecule, then it is called glycoprotein. Nucleoprotein, if nucleic acid joined with the amino acid chain, then it is called nucleoprotein. For example, as in viruses. The protein we discussed earlier having the number of functions, collagen protein, most evident protein in animal kingdom, help in intracellular and extracellular ground substance. Trypsin, help in digestion of proteins. Insulin, convert the glucose into glycogen in storage form and reduce the glucose level in blood. Gamma globulin, these protein molecules are help to fight against microbes by forming antibodies. Receptors, certain molecules which are present over the cell to transfer the molecule inside the cell, these are called receptor proteins. GLUT protein, GLUT protein help to regulate the transport of glucose into the cell. So GLUT protein is an important component in plasma which help to transfer glucose molecule to the cell and reduces the sugar level in blood. Concept of metabolism. There are two types of metabolic pathways are present in a cell. One is linear metabolic pathway in which one molecule break down to another molecule, second molecule, and second molecule again break down to third and third to fourth. This is a straight chain is called linear pathway. Maybe it's having the side chain as shown in the diagram. It is also a linear pathway. If a metabolic pathway having the circular organization, it means the first substrate participate in a reaction, at last it again reformed in this pathway, so the circle is completed. This is called circular metabolic pathway. Example C3 cycle, Krebs cycle, etc. There are two types of metabolism or metabolic reactions in cytoplasm. One is anabolism, second one is catabolism. When a simplest molecule join to form a complex molecule, then it is called anabolic pathway. For example, photosynthesis, where CO2 and water join to form carbohydrate. For in a protein synthesis, where amino acid join to form complex polypeptide chain. Catabolism, where complex molecules are break down into two or more smaller components, are called catabolic pathway. As we see in digestion, carbohydrates or starch are break down into glucose unit. Proteins are converted into amino acids. These are example of catabolism. Bye students.